Welcome back, you guys, to Poor Man's Speed Shop. Today we're going to be reacting to another lovely German Sunset Garage video. Let's get into this. Don't forget to go check out Mach-O and... Sorry, got a little windy there. Don't forget to check out Mach-O, Lipstick Garage, Fast 89, and all of our friends. Go check them out. Let's get into this one.
Alright guys, welcome back to the blog. Welcome back to Beamer and Son Garage. And today, we got A-Body City. My great son went down to buy a locking gas cap for his A-Body 65 Barracuda. And we got two of them cars. So he ordered it for that car, for the 6-cylinder car, because we're having problems with people stealing gas. So he ordered a cap for it. It's that Barracuda in the driveway out there.
Beamer, just because you fucking steal your own gas and then forget that you robbed Peter to pay Paul, doesn't mean somebody else is stealing your gas. It means you're stealing your gas and you're just being old and forgetful. FYI.
There.
Well, I know you like to rob Peter to pay Paul.
You can see it or not. It's a black one. We got two of them here.
Hell yeah, you got the desirable year.
There's Mach 1. There you go, Dennis Collins.
Dennis Collins
wouldn't own that car.
Dennis Collins wouldn't want that car. He would not wipe his ass with that car. That car's a parts car to him. He would walk past that car to get to the better cars, the more rare cars.
Over my dead body. But
should be coming soon.
Barracudas.
You are 61. You ain't gonna live forever.
And that one there has a fuel cell. It probably still has the cap on the quarter panel. Yeah. Here's the gas cap.
So let me get this straight. They were able to walk up into your yard that far without you hearing or seeing them. Because I know here, I would have seen and heard them, and I would have been out there with a little bit of persuasion in my hand saying, hey, what are you doing? You're going for the cops. You, on the other hand, apparently are too big of a bitch to go out there and meet them, so you probably just let them steal your gas.
And good luck getting any fuel out of it, because it goes to nowhere. It goes to a filler neck into air. That's got a fuel cell. But it's our other
probably with rotten gas from 15 years ago. Nobody wants your stale gas.
I don't know, $9, $10 for this locking cap. What's a pretty good deal? A Stant cap. And he got back home with it.
I mean, hell, it's not like a drill bit or anything. You know, knock that gas cap clean off.
So he tries it on the car, and it don't fit. There's the factory cap that we've had since we bought this car. So it didn't work on that car. So he was all upset. You know, A-Body, you know, early A-Body, first A-Body that I know of. Car, man.
Wrong, Beamer. First A-Body would have been a Valiant, not a Barracuda. Yes, they're technically the same car with a different roof skin, but let's be honest, that's a Barracuda, not a Valiant. A Valiant is technically the first A-Body. Now, maybe you meant technically it's a Valiant body, so technically it's the first one, first A-Body. I don't know. I'm assuming that you meant Barracuda was the first A-Body, which is not true.
Man. So we're trying to make it so people can't steal gas out of it. I said,
nobody wants your fucking gas, dude. Jesus.
Gas out of Dad's truck, right? So look what he did. Yeah, good luck with that one, boys. He fixed that one. So my son got me a gas.
Doesn't that have a little, like, check ball in the bottom of the thing where you can't get a hose down to siphon out of it? I know I had a Chevy once that was just like that had one of them in it. Had like a ball in the filler tube that you couldn't get a fucking hose past.
Gas cap from our truck. He picked one up for that green Skylark over in the field over there. It's just like this 4-door.
Another thing. In this video, you guys are going to notice he mentions that his boy buys him everything. Why is it always his boy buys him this, His buddy gave him this. It's never, I bought this. I got this. And in a minute, you're going to see his boy take off to go pay a phone bill, go pay him and Barry's phone bill. Why is your boy paying the bill? You can't even pay a phone bill for him? Like, he feeds you, buys your cigarettes, does everything else, and you can't at least pay a phone bill for this poor kid. You're a piece of shit dad, Barry.
He ordered one, actually. He didn't pick it up yet. He ordered one for this. We got 2 of them. Actually, we got 4 of these, 4-door.
Some fucking father you are.
Got one there under tarp. That's a custom.
Maybe your kid didn't have to fucking take care of you like you were his child. He could actually afford to build one of the cars.
That's a 4-door.
Put one together.
And it's got the locking gas cap. I ordered it from AutoZone, and then I had to wait a couple days to get it, and they got it. And it's got one on it. It's got a locking cap already on it. Boom. So the green one over there, we ordered.
Hey Barry, quick thing. Really quick thing. You know how easy it'd be to sneak up in there with a drill? Like a quiet drill like I got right here in my hand. Milwaukee. With a drill bit and puncture a hole in that if I really wanted your gas and take a screwdriver and just open it up. Because I've done it before on cars that I've got that's had locking gas caps on them that I don't have the fucking key for. Just like drilling out a trunk lock. You're not very smart. It's not 100% fixed for all the time.
I'm sure somebody already siphoned the gas out of it. But they won't get it again.
Yeah, you
know? They got it once and they're not going to get it twice. So we'll get a cap.
Stop acting like somebody's stealing your gas, dude. It's just you being old and forgetful, forgetting you robbed Peter to pay Paul.
You know, we use them when we have to. You know, he went to O'Reilly's.
That's another thing. I'm going to be honest. The AutoZones around here are shit. You get a bunch of young kids that don't know nothing about cars working at an AutoZone. Don't know shit about parts. But you go to O'Reilly's, they have young kids, but the young kids know what parts you need. You know, they know you look for a fucking, a certain brake line fitting. They won't know what the fuck you're talking about. But O'Reilly's will. So in my opinion, O'Reilly's has the better customer service than AutoZone, at least around here. Never mind the best like performance section, aftermarket stuff.
O'Reilly's for stuff. So he got a cap for this car, and it won't fit. So he's all upset about that. I said, wait a minute. Let me see that cap. He's like, huh? I said, let me see that cap. So I took him out from there to a Duster. Because we got a 74 Duster here.
Yeah, your 74 340. Wait, it's a 318?
So it's been torqued up.
I thought it was a rare 101 340, Barry. What happened to that?
We love Dennis Collins. Said, don't put a tarp on one.
Yeah, common sense on that one.
There was a ton of moisture under this
The flake?
And we peeled it off, and it looked like it rained on the car. So we got it all opened up, got the tarp off, letting it dry out.
There's this Plymouth Fury.
And there's my Duster.
It's Christine.
My A-body. 74 Plymouth Duster. My great friend Rondo gave me that grill. That's why the grill headlight buckets are like black, and the grill shot
Yeah,
is
because the
different grill.
paint there's too expensive for you, ain't it?
So,
or wire will even.
We got it ready to play with it this year. We're going to try to fire this thing up and get it running. It's got a fuel issue.
You don't even have a fucking... Jesus, you don't even have an aftermarket intake on it.
He bought for his A-body. On mine. So
why every car do you have has a fuel delivery issue?
It's not going to get my gas out of this car. She's got a flat tire. She needs 2 tires in the back. And I bought these.
Really quick, another thing. So you mean to tell me they're getting all the way up there by your front door and you don't see them taking gas out of your car? Or are you seeing them and you're too big of a putz to do it, to go out there and do anything? Or is it you stealing your own gas and then getting on video saying that somebody else is because you're a liar and you tell stories like you always do?
The Great Spring Run in the Grass.
We'll be there.
I keep telling you guys about. They're 230 by 60 15s. There's 2 of them. So they'll go on the back of the Duster.
And I ain't looking for no bullshit ass tires.
I'm going to try to get them on and we'll shoot another video.
All you go buy is tires.
But here's the trunk. It's all the parts for the car. The trunk was dry. There wasn't any water in the trunk, but there's a new trunk seal.
Look at all that rust, you guys.
Put on, and I painted that whole channel.
I guarantee the spare tire will has a hole in it. Yep. Right there.
Yeah, new seal. And there's a used deck lid I got from some guy off of eBay. I put on.
A-bodies are notorious for that spare tire well
The deck
rusting
lid
out.
was just rotted like the dummies. So
My
there's
car
some parts
don't
that-
have
some
a
of the parts
bit of
that
rust
the car
holes
is
and shit in the
strong.
trunk. All I had was that
It's
front
just
toe
getting
area,
better and better, you know.
the front toe pan.
And you can see the tarp, unfortunately, concaved around the ground, and it made it a mud pit. So we're going to let this dry out.
Hey Barry, was that an original in violet
Dry
car?
out some, at least around the car. And then we're going to try to, get it.
When are you gonna
jacked up,
paint
get
that
the
one?
tires. There's no flat there.
When are you gonna paint
The
your
front
old
tires
Omega
are jumped,
or May Slow?
So we're going to have to get a pair of front tires for the front. You out of here, son?
I'm out of here.
Listen,
All right, son. I was just showing everybody the great
Listen,
thing
you
you
guys.
did by buying a couple caps, and one of them fit the Duster, and the other one wouldn't fit your Barracuda. That sucks.
I didn't have time to feed the dogs, unfortunately.
Oh, I'll get them.
But I got to get going to pay that bill, that phone bill.
All right, son. Get out of here.
you know, that kid's like, thank God he's on camera. He would have yelled at me if not.
Be careful, son.
You know how
Thanks,
Beamer
bye,
treats that
everybody.
kid.
I'll see you guys on YouTube. See
Poor
ya.
guy. I mean,
Yeah, there goes my boy.
I feel so sorry for that kid because he has Beamer as a father. Jesus Christ.
So my great
You've
son
heard
had
how
my
Beamer
three
talks
gas
to him on his
caps.
videos.
The one he bought, originally and ordered was for his Barracuda. It wouldn't fit. But it fit my Duster. So we got
Hey,
one
you
on
actually
my
called it
Duster,
what it
got
is, a
one on my truck,
Barracuda.
got a third one
You didn't call it a CUDA.
on order for the Skylark.
Huh.
So we're going to get
Must
that.
be good forgetful in your old age and mentioning it
Lock,
now. That's a CUDA.
Lock and gas cap on that. And then this tire here is good. So we really only need one tire. But this tire goes to the Duster, so we need two tires. This tire rim goes on the Challenger.
It's not that hard to find 14s, Barry. Go to Walmart. They're cheap.
That tire and rim fits the Challenger in the garage. That green one. that I
But
showed you
you're a
guys,
broke
we haven't
bitch. You
done
got to send your boy over there because you don't got no money.
Oh God, almost 4 years since my mother died on that car. But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna clean the garage.
Motherfucker, seriously, quit fucking using your mom as a crutch, dude. I didn't do half the shit that you did to your mom over the fucking years, chump. And I don't use my mom as an excuse. So I can't do this. I was on the place I lost my check. Pisses me off because you probably stole from your fucking parents. You made them feel sorry for you and buy you everything you have to this day. And then in death, you want to use her as a fucking excuse, you fucking piece of shit, to why you can't get off your lazy fucking ass and build a car. That pisses me off. Stop using a poor woman as a fucking excuse. No wonder your family hates your guts.
Out. We started cleaning on it this
To have
year.
you as a kid must have been hell on her.
Packing the parts,
At least let her rest in peace.
in the hearse to try to get that car cleaned off and cleaned up and get it down off the jack stands. And I'm gonna have to rob Peter and pay Paul, so I'm gonna get
4 years
another
later,
rim.
you still haven't done that.
And it's just a steel rim. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig up some kind of wheel or something for that. Those are 14s on the front. They don't match. That's a rally there. And the other one's an old style Dodge. Well, I've got to dig up a couple tires.
How would your mom feel about you talking about mixed race babies, Barry, and using those words you use? Talking about gays.
So, a car kind of rides like that. That's kind of how I like a car to ride. I'm like that. I like the back end up and the front end.
Because she was a school
kinda
teacher,
down.
right?
So I like that inch, A lot
So
of
she
people
liked
don't like
kids.
that.
So
And
I'm sure she would like her
clearance
son
in the
talking
tires,
about
the
mixed
front's
race
not gonna hit the
babies.
fenders,
Mixed race
and
kids.
the 15s in the back will give
She'd
me
be
scratch.
fucking, she's probably rolling over in her grave. She's probably so disappointed in you.
Scratch. This thing's a single one-wheel wonder. So it's just going to spin the tire, So
Why is everything you have just, you can't admit that that's probably a turd. It's everything gotta be fast.
Sure grip, posi for the rear. It needs a clutch.
Hey Barry, is that 8 3/4 car?
Repaired in it, and this car will be up and operational. We drove it last year, I think it was, or year before last.
Or is it a 7
on the
1/4?
YouTube channel. We're going to get back to that. We're going to be driving and playing with this car, and we still got the Roadrunner to work on, and that's another story in itself.
Still hasn't done anything with
Timing
it.
chain broke on it, so. Okay, guys, that's what we're up to right now.
Never gonna do anything with any of them cars. Them cars will never see the road and be daily drivers ever again.
And we're pretty
Your
happy
yard's
with
where
that.
cars come to die. I would send a car to a scrapyard before I send a car to you.
Barracuda, and I don't know if they even
You
made
kill
one
'em.
for it, but they said that one that they sold him
All right.
at O'Reilly Spitz.
That's enough of that shit.